Hello guys, it's me, Yellow Winter from the Minecraft version Valley, here on January 25th, Indev. Now, in this video, I want to showcase how one of the Indevs did water and lava physics. So, the part that's going to really suck about this video is actually finding a lava lake and finding a lake. So, that's going to take quite some time. I'm going to fast forward it. I'm going to use TNT to show how it's going to all work. And, yeah, let's get right into it. So, after the long process of looking for a lake, we have finally found one. Now, I'm just going to mine a little thing here, that way we can put some TNT down and blow it up. Now, the reason why we're blowing this up is because I want to show you guys what it looks like when it's dumping down. Because it kind of goes down like a faucet. And the reason why I say it is because all the water just pours down and fits into all the empty slots. So we can see when we mine here, it kind of just pours down into there. And there's one floating one because it doesn't have a space to go. So as soon as we mine a block, it just kind of pops right into place. I'm now going to pour it down even further into that lower part. And you can see it gets a little bit buggy when I do this. It all pours perfectly fine, but then there's one over there that kind of messes up, and one right here where it messes up, but as soon as we mine the couple blocks, it pours back in. But as you can see, the ones by the arena, it kind of just floats by itself, and the ones connecting it are gone. As soon as I place that block, one of them disappears, and when I put the blocks over them, it just disappears entirely. Now, we've just destroyed the entire lake, so we're going to go ahead and find another one. Alright, so not so long later, we had found a lava pool, which was really cool to look at when I first saw it, and I was like, whoa! So anyways, I fall down, take a couple of fall damage, and I place a TNT to blow it up again. You can see it kind of has the same effect where it kind of faucets down, and then kind of spreads out. I also blocked this little cavern here, so the lava wouldn't really mess with it at all. And then I start going and bridging over to the other end, because at the other end you can already see that it's kind of draining it away, which is honestly really weird because of just it's just kind of sitting there and, floating. We can also see a few bits of TNT, or not TNT, lava were left there, so it makes it look really weird. And I'm just going to go ahead and put more TNT down so more of it can flow down after I fill with dirt, because I guess I was holding TNT and I was like, I thought I was. Something to note here that I thought that was really interesting is that the TNT doesn't actually destroy the lava like in modern Minecraft. So, just something I saw and I was like, oh, that's interesting. After blowing a couple of TNT up, letting it faucet more, you can see it just kind of pulling it away, which again is really weird, and it's just kind of weird to look at the other end because it looks like it's floating. But over here where I'm going now, you can see it's still just kind of fauceting in. And then it just all of a sudden starts disappearing. Like the whole thing just randomly disappearing. I don't know what caused this, and sometimes it just kind of happens. So it's really weird thing of this version. I tried making more lava flow down, but obviously physics. And we can just see the lava dwindling away into nothingness. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop out of this hole I made myself in, and I will see you soon. So after a very short time, we found an ocean, and we're just gonna quickly just blow up TNT like always. And as you can see, it has a different effect. Because of how ocean's like infinite, it just kind of does the whole faucet thing again. but because it's such a big body of water, it does it so quickly and without losing any water anywhere. It just piles in. After it finishes, you can't even tell it was ever blown up except for the obvious hole and item frame things down there. We can also see the little valley over there on the side that I just pointed to, and we're just gonna blow the whole thing, the whole path up. And it's really cool looking at this part of the video because of how it just flows in and basically takes over the whole thing within a few minutes. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and speed up this little bit so you can just see what I'm talking about. Because as you can see, it's just pouring in, and I just do a couple things there, and I go underneath the water one of the times just so I could show how it flows over and then it just quickly faucets down real quick. And as I said, none of the water is actually being lost in the process of this. Alright, and as you can see, it just piled in. Honestly, like I said, this is really cool. And we're just going to pull up some TNT and even show us a little bit even more. Just to show you, it's just pretty amazing how much it just fills in. You can also see all the items lost here. So we're just going to go dig a hole right here, and like I said, I'm just going to show how it's all doing this, and you can also see the little bug thing right there. I didn't even place a block on any of the water, it just disappeared in itself. And it's going to take a second because we're going to mine these blocks out. That way I'm not getting, death by TNT. And I'm just going to blow it up, and it's, again, really cool looking at this because it just fills the whole thing up in seconds. And there, I didn't fast forward or anything. We also found a little cave here, which I did a little bit of exploring in just to see. Nothing terribly much. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this into the next part that I find interesting. Alright, so this part, I just wanted to do this. And this is basically the same thing as I was showing before, except for we're going to go way deeper. And it's just going to show off, again, oceans, and a little bit more buggy side of oceans. As you can see, it was kind of smooth earlier, but this is where it's going to get a little bit buggy and a little bit messed up. Now, breaking blocks in this game, this version, is really bad and is very broken, so this takes me a little bit just to get in a far enough distance. So I'll quickly fast forward that and come back when we're blowing things up. Alright, it's time to blow up, and boom! I put a block just so I wouldn't die. As you can see, I still took a little bit of damage. But as you can see, also, water just started flowing in, and all the items dropped. Now, this part's just a tad laggy, and that's, again, because of all the items dropped. So I'm picking up items here, making the FPS as good as I can. Uh, you can see it's like everywhere, but you can also see that the faucet effect is not really taking place. It sort of is, because you can see all the water poured down and then immediately filled in that slot, and as we go up, you can see this little area up here is also filled in, but because of how buggy this version of water is, there's lots, it's just pretty buggy. Also, you can also see whenever I'm doing stuff, water's trying to think of like what to do, so lots of things are happening in the back as well. And really, it's just a lot confusing. I don't really understand how to really say much about it. I did a little bit of experimenting, which I'm just going to fast forward so you can see what I did and what the cause happened. But yeah, this is pretty much it for this video. Now, this channel is going to be a channel for all Minecraft versions, everything from modern to classic to Indev, as you can see from this video. But if you want, you can subscribe to my channel, and I hope you subscribe to this channel. So, I'm going to go through my outro because why not? If you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. If not, leave the page. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.